बोले गणपति भगवान की जय। श्री जगदम्बिका माता की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये। हर 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 महादेव। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। श्री गोविंद भगवान की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपितजम्बो फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
ॐ नमः शिवाय। बोलो नमः शिवाय।
वन्दे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिम् वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियम् वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम्। प्रेम से बोलो उमापति महादेव की जय। श्री राम राम रघुनंदन राम राम, श्री राम राम भरताग्रज राम राम, श्री राम राम रणकर्कश राम राम, श्री राम राम रणक शरणं भव राम राम। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मनु, हरण भवो भय दारुणम्, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर, कंज पद कंजारुणम्। श्री रामचंद्र कृपाल भजमन। हे भगवान प्रभु राम, today is Tuesday, we glorify Hanumanji Maharaj. But Hanumanji Maharaj becomes happy. Remember, there are little things we learn in the satsang. When one becomes happy when another is praised, then you have graduated. You know, graduation is not a certificate only that is put on the wall. I think you know that the most intelligent people today are in the jails. Intelligence has very little to do with the kind of certificate we have on the wall. That matters. But my friends, intelligence, buddhi, has to do with when you're blessed with that intelligence and you can use it as a friend instead of as an enemy. And when we use it as a friend, we mold ourselves towards embracing divinity. We use this intelligence as a tool rather than a weapon. And when we use it as a tool, we fix the issues of life. We fix mostly the issues of the self. And my friends, it is important for us to embrace this intelligence at all times. Hanumanji Maharaj, he is Bal Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohina. He is blessed with this intelligence. That, you know, when someone else is praised, we must have the intelligence enough. We must be intelligent enough to understand that it is a moment for us to celebrate rather than to become depressed. And if at all, my friends, we have experienced this where someone else rises in life and we are on the sad side of life, that is a sad state to live in and is a very poor way to live. Bhagwan Shri Hanumanji, he is always happy when we say Jai Shri Ram. Maybe you can say with me now, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Hanumanji Maharaj uses intelligence to be happy. He becomes bliss, he becomes happy, he becomes comforted when the word of his Lord, the name of his Lord, his master, Shri Ram, is chanted. And so, my friends, we are going to sing to Bhagwan Shri Ram because today we have a lot to be thankful for. Little Mohindra is celebrating his first birthday, and that is a gift in this family's life. And today we celebrate in their name with Harish and Jennifer, and ask and pray that Bhagwan bless little Mohindra. And we also are celebrating a life with Kevin and Savi Singh. They have a wonderful event to give thanks for and to give a lot of gratitude for. I will talk a little about that later. But together with these two families, with Kevin and Savi Singh, and also with Jennifer and Harish celebrating their son's first birthday, let us give thanks to Bhagwan Shri Ram and gratitude to the Lord. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajaman Haran Bhav Bhaya Darunam. The Lord Bhagwan Shri Ram is the ocean of Kripa and the ocean of mercy, of course. let us, my friends, go for a swim this afternoon. I know it is it is May 12th in Canada. And if you're watching from Guyana, it's very cold. If you're from Florida, it's pretty cold still. And Canadians are not happy about that because we get like 2 months of summer, maybe 3 months, I'd say. So, but we're still going to go for a swim. And where are we going to go for the swim? In the ocean of bliss. I wish I was going to go for a swim in Berbice River, or the Essequibo River, or the Demerara River. I've never swum in those rivers. One day I will. But let us go for a swim in Berbice River, where I learned to swim, or Ganga. Let us go for a swim of bliss in the ocean of Bhagwan Ram's mercy. That is an ocean, my friends. When we swim in it, then we come out a change, a brand new person. Let us go for this dip into Bhagwan Ram's ocean. Shri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajman Haran Bhava Bhaidarunam Shri Ram Chandra
Kripalu Bhajman Haran Bhava Bhaidarunam
Kanj pad kanjarunam Shri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajman Haran Bhav Bhaidarunam Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram,
Shri Ram
Kandar Payagnit Amit Chhavi Navanir Nirad Sundaram Patpit Manahu Tarit Ruchi Shuchi Naumi Janak Sutavaram Bhajudin Bandhu Dinesh Danam Daityavan Shanikandhanam Raghunand Anand Kand Kaushal Chandra Dashrath Nandanam Shri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajman Haran Bhava Bhaidarunam Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Everybody. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. सिर मुकुट कुंदल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम आजानु भुज सर चाप धर संग्राम चित कर दूषणम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास गुरु कामादिफल दल गंजनम श्री रामचंद्र कृपाल भजमन हरण भव भयदारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम श्री राम, श्री राम, श्री राम, श्री राम, श्री राम, श्री राम। नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम My friends, gentle are every part of his body. His eyes are beautiful, the Lord. The way he looks at each other, this is just like Madhurashtakam. Adharam Madhuram Vadaram Madhuram. We've talked about this so many times. There is a composed by Vallabhacharya, it's called Madhurashtakam. Great prayer for Krishna. What does it all teaches us, my friends? That everything we do, it must bring sweetness to ourselves and to the environment we live in and to the people we dwell with, to the creatures we dwell among. Because, when we can take our emotions, when we can take these emotions inside of us and convert it into something sweet, then that is called love. When we can take our emotions and convert it into something sweet and beautiful, that is called love. And when we take those same emotions and convert it to something bitter, that is called hate. The same emotions that we have, the conversion process is you. You are the one who can convert it to sweetness or bitterness. Love and hate are not because of the mercy of God. Love and hate is not because of the mercy of the planet. Love and hate is not because of the mercy of the universe. It is in our hands, my friends, if at all, it is inside of you for love and hate. And so, my friends, this is, of course, how we begin our program this evening, bowing to Sri Ram Bhagwan, giving thanks. I watched a little bit of, Kevin's video, literally minutes before this program this afternoon. And I was really so moved because nothing, if you're a person of faith, you will understand what I'm talking, because, if we have never made an attempt to understand the Creator, then we will never understand creation. And if we have never made an attempt to understand creation, we will never be able to understand people. And it is amazing, you watch someone with a uniform who dresses in a certain way, put on a mask or something, and they work in a hospital. You don't know about the work these people do for us. And it is so nice for Kevin and Savi, because it's Nurses Week, I understand, to dedicate today, which is a very significant day, to give thanks to our Creator for sending magical but blessed hands and blessed people in their lives to do this today. And to Jennifer and Harish, I hope my little grandson is doing well. Mohindra's first birthday, I haven't seen him in a very long time, but I see he's very active with his tabla. And I'll talk about that later, because I have a little story about children and what they surround. My friends, it is Tuesday, so let us give thanks to Hanumanji Maharaj. I want to sing with all of you. I'm so happy that so many people now are tuning in to our live broadcast on YouTube. So before time, if you have an Apple device, if you have an Apple device, you are not able to stream the live broadcast on YouTube from Facebook. You're not able to stream it from Facebook to the TV. So we went and we got this little piece of technology and we built it here. We're really getting into this technology thing, And we got this little piece of technology and we built it nice, and we're streaming live now through my Facebook channel and my YouTube channel as well. So all the Apple lovers out there, you can comfortably log into YouTube on my link. You can subscribe at the same time and click the notification button. And you can stream it on your TV, and you're watching live TV. Hey, technology God has provided. So we're going to be singing Hanumanji Chalisa. And I want to sing for all of you, my friends, all of you lovely people. I'm so happy that we can be able to spend this time in satsang. Whether it's a cool afternoon for the Canadians or a very warm one for those in the south. God bless all of you. But when we sing Hanumanji Chalisa, it brings us more warmth, because that is the energy of Hanumanji Maharaj. He allows us to come out of our comfort zone and get into that zone of bliss and happiness and energy. And that is what I want us all to get into right now, my friends. Feel His power, His presence, and finish off your day, whether how it was. Let's finish it off with a lot of energy. Together we sing Hanumanji Maharaj Chalisa. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghuvar Bimal Jasu Jodayak Phalchar Buddhihin Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Pal Buddhi Vidya Deho Mohi Harahu Kalesh Vikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapish Tinhu Lok Ujagar Ram Dut Atulit Baldhama. Sing with me everybody. Let me hear your voices from here. Right from Brampton, let me hear your voices.
Mahavir Vikram Bajrangi Kumat Nivar Sumati Ke Sangi
Shri Ram
Kanchan Varan Viraj Subesha Kanan Kundan Kunchit Kesha Hath Bhadra Aur Dhwaja Viraje Kaane Munj Jane O Saje
Shankar
सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा
भीम रूप
धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाइस जीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए रघुपति की नहीं बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाई साहस बदल तुमरो यश गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंतन गावे
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा
नारद सारद सहित अहिसा यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राज भर दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्त्र योजन परमाणु लीलो त्राहि मधुर पल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मिलि मुख माही जल्दी लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न क्या बिन पैसाज सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संभालो आपे तीनों लोक हाथ पे काबे
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमृत जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्धि जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त नगर ही, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बल बीरा।
बोलो जय
जय जय हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख हो। जो यहाँ पर हनुमान चालीसा, होई सिद्धि साखी गौरी सब।
तुलसीदास
सदा हरि चेरा, कीजे नाथ हृदय महादेव। कीजे नाथ हृदय महादेव, कीजे नाथ हृदय महादेव।
पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूरति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहु सुरभूप सिया। भज राम चंद्र की जय, शरणम प्रभु। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सिया भज राम चंद्र की जय। I would like to wish baby Mohindra happy first birthday. Happy birthday to you, little man. Coming from, of course, your parents, Harish and Jennifer. And of course, not forgetting your Didi, your sister, who's 2 years old, Mahima. And of course, your Aja, Aji, Nana, Nani, and all your cousins and everyone else in the family. Very big family, I must say, who I'm pretty attached to. Happy birthday to you. And while Mohindra may not understand what we're saying, I know he's going to feel something, because this is a family that I'm really proud of. Harish and Jennifer. Harish is my godson, and so are many of the other family members, if not all. They are, to raise a child is, they don't come with a manual. You know that. You buy a puzzle, you buy a table with 4 foot and 1 piece of wood, and come with a manual. Until we now read it, and still we can't fit it up. You understand? So imagine a child. You make a child into this world. A child doesn't come with a manual, right? We have to figure our own ways. In Canada and American thing, they have child school. You gotta learn how to hold baby and when to sleep baby. Let them figure their cycles out. No. Harish and Jennifer has being my, close to me in many ways, Harish especially. They have really adopted the Hindu way of raising a child. The first thing you do is name your child a Hindu name. And, nowadays parents, we encourage them to do that. And the kids, they have Hindu names, they are raised like Hindus. Their sanskars were done when they had to be done. And I'm so happy we're celebrating Mohindra's first birthday. If you can see Mohindra, he has a little tabla there. Or harmonium, right? Harmonium. I've seen, and there is a tabla in the background as well. Well, this is how the parents are raising their kids, because, and this is what I believe in. This is my principle. Since there is no manual, we have to come up with our ways. And it is only fair that we give a child, we don't know what they will choose. You know this as parents. You can give your blood and sweat to your children. You can be strict and give them all your values and give them whatever they want. Credit cards, debit cards, cars. Send them to the best university. Give them the best clothing, the best computers. With the hope that they will choose something good. Give them all the sanskars, give them the best guru, and give them a temple, give them friends, let them do whatever they want, with the hope that they will make a positive choice in life. No? With the hope. But the minute they hit that age, that legal age, you have no control over them. At least, most of us. And that is why we as parents, we do our best for what is right for that child. What is right for that child is not necessarily what the child wants. You know that? What is right for the child is not, and parents today, I'm just giving you my opinion. Please don't write any bad comments about this. I'm just here to create an evening to stir you up a little bit. I believe a lot of parents, we try to give our children what we never had. So I never had TV, I never had car, I never had cell phone, so they have to get a MacBook Pro, they have to get an Apple phone, they have to get this thing, all matching up with the whole ecosystem, and we have to give them everything that we never had. But we are forgetting every day to give them what we had, which was simplicity. We're forgetting a lot to teach our children how to be simple, how to live with simple things. We are forgetting to teach them respect, my friends. And because we're giving them everything we never had, we're forgetting to give them the things we had. It's a very dangerous formula for raising a child. Hey, to many of you who are here watching me tonight, I have little children. They're still young. My eldest daughter is going to be 17 this year. The twins are 14. What do I know about raising a child? Right? But having learned from parents, having seen all of you, the way we raise children in our communities, it is a simple way. What's this little child? If we can put up the harmonium back there again. What you surround the child with, that is what the child will adopt. What you surround the child with, that is what the child will adopt. If you have a child walking around the home, if you put a harmonium and you put a tabla there, guess what they will do? They will now go find pot and spoon to beat their music. The child will take the hand and they go tang on the tabla. And when the child goes tang on the tabla makes a noise. The child feels amazing that I'm able to put my hand on something and the thing makes a noise. The child feels in a certain way. Now, you got to go pay child psychology money for them to tell you this, but the child psychologically is impacted in a good way. I play the tabla, dung. No matter how they do, dung, 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 dung. Trust me, that's what we grew up with in our home. And then you put a harmonium there, and you sit down and you're playing a little bit. You don't know what you're playing, but you're playing. Or if you know what you're playing, that's even better. The child goes now and put the hand like this, and pumps the harmonium, and a song comes out, bap re bap. That is it. The child gets glued to the harmonium and glued to the tabla. Careful what we use to surround our children with, my friends, because it is those things that are going to impact them in their lives. We don't know if that's going to make them God or devil, but at least we know we're doing the right things for them. We're doing the right things for them. Our home, there was never a short of that. I don't know what age Bhuvan was, by the way, when he was playing tabla. I can't figure it out still, because from the time I know it, he formally started taking lessons at 5, formally. But before that, he was bossing up tabla here and breaking up tabla here, and the girls were doing their own thing. So it is what you surround the child with, that is what the child will soak up. And I'm so happy to see little Mohindra with his little instrument, and he looks so happy as well. What I'm very concerned about as well is when we teach our children to sing bhajans and kirtan. We teach our children to sing bhajans and kirtan, Jai Radha Madhav, Jai Kunja Bihari, and we tell them this is God's song. This here take you to God. This here satsang, this is a mandir song. And then you teach them that the Friday night and the Saturday night, you take the child out to a chutney show. I have nothing against chutney show, but I have nothing for it as well. Please don't condemn me for this. I just have to tell you my mind. One day you teach a child bhajan and kirtan. Next day there is big boom boom all over the place. People are singing indecent things and doing indecent things. I'm not bad-mouthing anyone, but the child becomes confused. Right? Yesterday you were playing pleasant music to me, mom and dad, and today you're playing something I don't understand, confusing the life out of the child. Right? Those kind of music, any music that has the kind of content that is not decent, people only enjoy it when they're intoxicated. You know that. Right? They only enjoy it when they're intoxicated. On a normal level, people don't dance to those garbage. Right? Something has to swing their head for us. It's all over social media. Don't ask me how I know. It's all over social media. I have a P for that kind of stuff, because our children are very confused today. I have been working all my life with children to know how they think. They are very, very confused whether to sing bhajans or whether to sing trash. And I'm so proud of Mohindra that he can actually take a picture with a harmonium and a tabla behind him. God bless you, my grandson. And I will forever wish you well, and if I have the ability to bless you, I will. And kudos to your parents as well, because young parents today, we got to be very careful. They're swayed very quickly with, there is nothing wrong with modern times, but they're swayed a little quickly with what is happening, the noises out there. So, Harish and Jennifer, I will keep my eyes on you. So don't think you're off. So, little Mohindra and Mahima, when they go to bed, their parents sing a lullaby for them. Do we call it lullaby or lullaby? Lullaby. Okay. And even for Hindus, we have lullabies. When a child goes to bed, they want to have beautiful songs. So let's sing this beautiful lullaby for, and we're not talking about Jack and Jill went up the hill, went to fetch a pail of water or anything else. That's not a lullaby, that's all right. What's a lullaby? Over here. I don't even know.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well, let's sing a real lullaby for these children who listen to it when they go to sleep every night. Let's sing together, my friends. Baranat kat hai Krishna Kanhaiya गाकर यशोदा मैया बरनत कत है ये कृष्ण कन्हैया गाकर यशोदा मैया बरनत कत कृष्ण कन्हैया गाकर यशोदा मैया धूल देखी अखियाँ उसे चारों ओर जाने कहाँ चुप गया नंद किशोर ढूंढ देखी अखियाँ उसे चारों ओर जाने कहाँ चुप गया नंद किशोर उड़ गया जैसे पुरवैया गाकर यशोदा मैया मैया रे हो गाकर यशोदा मैया बरनत कत है मेरे जीवन जीवन का तू एक ही सपना, जो कोई देखे तो है समझे वो अपना। मेरे जीवन का तू एक ही सपना, जो कोई देखे तो है समझे वो अपना। सबका है प्यारा, सबका है प्यारा, बंसी बजैया गा कर यशोदा मैया। बरानत कट है ये कृष्ण कन्हैया, गा कर यशोदा मैया। मैया रे हो गा कर यशोदा मैया, गा कर यशोदा मैया, गा कर यशोदा मैया। And so we wish the little Mohindra happy birthday. Enjoy rest of your birthday, my son, and God bless you always. And today, my friends, given it's the day of Hanumanji Maharaj, we like to dedicate a small katha this evening in the name of Bhagwan Hanumanji, but more so for the beautiful people of this world and all of you watching. I would also like to thank Kevin and Savi Singh. They have a real, reason and a true success story in their life. 2 years ago today, Kevin was actually rushed to the hospital. And he rushed to the hospital without a pulse, and God intervened. And it was for about 38 minutes. For 38 minutes, he was without a pulse, while the blessed hands of God's creation were trying to resuscitate him. And when he was rushed to the hospital, it was just 3 days before his wedding with his beautiful then fiancée, Savi Singh. And I actually just got a text last night from Savi and a little video today, but I tell you, I looked at it and it really had they have a video on YouTube. And for 38 minutes, he was without a pulse. So imagine if, what the fiancé is thinking, what the family is thinking. And because of some intervention, and for me it is God's intervention, he was given this chance to live and to enjoy his beautiful life with Savi. Tonight they have requested for us to dedicate this week to all the Nurses Week, or Week of the Nurses, because of all the genuine, hardworking, loving, and sincere people who help them. So God bless all those beautiful hands, and there is actually a YouTube link to show how they actually went back and meet those people who saved his life. What other way can we find, my friends, to give gratitude, to the divine? Kevin, today we give thanks. Savi requested that we sing a Shivji bhajan, and we will, of course. But first of all, let's give gratitude to Bhagwan Shiv. On Hanumanji Day, it is, Hanumanji incarnation of Shivji. We sing this bhajan as requested by Savi to give thanks to Bhagwan Shiv and pray that you may continue to embrace life and give gratitude in whatever way you know for this chance to live again with your beloved ones. God bless you, my friend, and may you always stay in bliss. A prayer. Tasmai namaha param karana karanaya dipto jwala jwalata pingalalochanaya nagendrahara kritakundala bhushanaya ब्रह्मेन्द्र विष्णुवरदाय नमः शिवाय। कि भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। Dedicated to Kevin and to all of you. ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला, ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। Let us not take anything for granted in life. We are connected through satsang, through His grace. We are connected to each other through His grace. And we have given life, we have been given life through His grace. So let us give gratitude to Bhagavan Shiv. कि भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। हाँ, भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। हम भोले। उनका डमरू दम दम बोले, उनका डमरू दम दम बोले, अगम निगम का भेद खोले। उनका डमरू दम दम बोले, अगम निगम का भेद खोले। ऐसा भक्तों का रखवाला कोई और नहीं। ऐसा भक्तों का रखवाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। हाँ, भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। शिव शंभो। काया जब जब करवट बदले, काया जब जब करवट बदले, पाप चमकते अगले पिछले। काया जब जब करवट बदले, पाप चमकते अगले पिछले। ऐसा जोग जगाने वाला कोई और नहीं। ऐसा जोग जगाने वाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। तुमने जग का कष्ट मिटाया, मुझको स्वामी क्यों बिसराया। तुमने जग का कष्ट मिटाया, मुझको स्वामी क्यों बिसराया। अब तो मुझे बचाने वाला कोई और नहीं। अब तो मुझे बचाने वाला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। ऐसा बिगड़ी बनाने वाला कोई और नहीं। कोई और नहीं। भोलेनाथ से निराला, गौरीनाथ से निराला कोई और नहीं। Bhagavan ki Jai. God bless you, Kevin and Savi, and may you forever be in the bliss of the divine under his protective hands. Friends, we will do a little Hanumanji Katha today, because Hanumanji, he sets an example how we must interact with people, what we must say, how we must dwell, and we will talk about that when I come back. But for now, we're going to enjoy a beautiful Ganpati Bhajan. This will be done by Vrinda, and enjoy this bhajan. After this, we'll come back and talk about Bhagwan Shri Hanumanji Maharaj.
Vande Ganpati Vighna Vinashan He Lambodar Gajanana. Vande Ganpati Vighna Vinashan He Lambodar Gajanana. Riddhi Siddhi ke दाता तुम हो, रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो, हे शशि शेखर नंदना, हे शशि शेखर नंदना. वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना. जो ध्यावे वांछित फल पावे, जो ध्यावे वांछित फल पावे, अग्रदेव तुम वंदना, अग्रदेव तुम वंदना. वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना. काम क्रोध मद लोभ आदि हरो, काम क्रोध मद लोभ आदि हरो, निर्विकार निर्मल मना, निर्विकार निर्मल मना. वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना. वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना. रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो, रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो, हे शशि शेखर वंदना, हे शशि शेखर वंदना. वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना. वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशन हे लंबोदर गजानना, हे लंबोदर गजानना, हे लंबोदर गजानना.
Bole Ganpati Bhagavan ki Jai. This little episode I want to bring to you tonight from Ramayana, but this comes from the Valmiki Ramayana. The Valmiki Ramayana is was actually written by the sage Valmiki, as it suggests. So just so you know, there are different kinds of Ramayana, or different versions of the Ramayana. First and foremost, the first Ramayana that was written by sage Valmiki ji. Valmiki means, what Valmiki means? Valmiki means ants' nest. Simply explained. It means ansness. The author of this book, and this book is written, this one here is written in Sanskrit. This is not a Hindi or a translate. It's Valmiki Ramayana in Sanskrit. When Valmiki ji, he was a highway robber. He used to stay at the streets and wait until all the sages and so on used to walk by. And Valmiki ji would go and rob them. Take away their brass, take away their kamandal, take away their dakshina, sometimes take away their clothes, and he would go and sell it. He would go and sell it. Until one day, such a criminal in dharmic laws, such a criminal, until one day one sant, one saint said, hey, why don't you change? Why don't you, change, make a change in your life? Right. And he says, how am I going to make change? What am I to do? The sage told him to go on and sit in the forest and chant Rama, 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 Rama all the time. And no matter what happens, you can't get up. He said, just doing that and I will be fine? He said, yes. So he says, okay, he was naive. So he went into the forest and he started to chant. Instead of saying Rama, 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 he said Mara, Mara, Mara. Mara means to kill in Hindi. And so, how is that going to work? He's not saying the right mantra or the right name. How is that going to work? But right? Ulta nama chape jagajana Valmiki bhaya brahma samana. A quote from the Ramayana. Ulta nama jape jagajana. Valmiki chanted the upside down name of the Lord by Brahma Samana and he won the confidence of Bhagwan. How is that possible? Anything you chant, any name that you chant backwards, constantly, when you chant it backwards, it becomes the proper name. So, Mara, 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 when you chant it all the time, it becomes Rama. So Mara, 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 Mara. It becomes Rama, Rama after some time. Like Radha. Instead of saying Radha, you say Dhara, 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 Dhara. It becomes Radha afterwards. Valmiki ji chanted, he didn't know what he was doing. But just like you don't understand the medicine and how it is made and all this kind of thing, you just drink it and you feel well. Just like that. How many of us understand how electricity is made? We don't. Well, we use electricity and we're happy. Light is lighting, broadcasting is happening, everybody kushwa. Everybody happy. So he did that, my friends, and ants' nest was built over him. An ants' nest was built over him, and what happened? When the sage came back and saw him, they know that he was realized. Even the thieves, even those in the downtrodden part, they have a place at the home of God. Valmiki ji, at some point, it's a long story, when he saw a hunter shooting a bird, a shlok came to him, and from that day he was inspired to write the life of Bhagwan Ram. His Ramayana, the Valmiki Ramayana, which is in Sanskrit, not Hindi or Avadi, he wrote it in pure Sanskrit, my friends, and what happened is he detailed it. Valmiki ji Ramayana is quite detailed. There are certain scenes in Tulsidas' Ramayana that are not in Valmiki ji Ramayana. But Tulsidas' Ramayana has a lot of flavor, a lot of tunes and everything. For example, it's seen in the garden, where Bhagwan Ram and Mata Sita met in the garden in Janak, in Tulsidas' Ramayana. That is not in Valmiki Ramayana. Then there's Kamband Ramayana, and there's all kind of Ramayana and so on. Anyways, so Valmiki ji wrote in the Ramayana, when Hanumanji met Ram Bhagwan, what happened? When Hanumanji met Ram Bhagwan for the first time, he spoke to him. We know he had a dialogue with him. But my friends, I want to read with you what he said, and I want to read the response of Bhagwan Sri Ram to you as well, because this is something very phenomenal. You're going to meet someone for the first time. What are you going to say to them? How are you going to react? How are you going to posture yourself? Where your eyes are going to be placed. Everything is noticeable. In life, everything is noticeable. The way you sit, they say 90%. 90% of communication is done not with your not verbally, but with your body, right? 90% of communication. I do this all the time. You're taught this in schools and everything. You're gathered in a meeting and you're conducting your meeting and you want to see how everybody is responding. You look at them, my friends. They'll say something, but their body will say something else. You're in the temple and you're in the satsang and you're saying such things that have nectar, that will liven people up. And still some people the katha so sweet that it puts them into dhyanam, into meditation sometimes, when they're in the temple. So that is how you see how people respond to you. Hanumanji meets Ram Bhagwan for the first time. And how is he going to greet the Lord? Let's chant these verses from the Valmiki Ramayana. The Lord, Hanumanji disguises as a Brahmana. And what does he say? Tataksha Hanuman Vacham Shalakshaya Samunogyaya Vinitavattuga Gamya Raghavo Pranipanyachaha Avabhasho Tato Viro Yatavayan Prayanchayaha Sampujya Vidhi Vadaviro Hanuman Vadarotamam Uvachaha Kamato Vakyam Mridu Satya Parakramo Rajar Padve Pratimau Tapasau Satyabhi Vrato Desham Katamimam Prapto Bhavanto Varavapnino Trayasyanto Mrigaganam Yashyam Banacharinaham. Hanumanji Maharaj, he spoke to Bhagwan Ram. He approached him, my friends, and he says to them, how have you two ascetics, Ram and Lakshman? How have you two ascetics of remarkable vigor, of unfailing prowess? How have you ended up in the forest? Who are you of charming arms and remarkable fortitude, clad in the bark of trees and sighing a charming completion and lustre, wielding a pair of bows shining brightly like rainbows? How have you, two heroic jewels among men, visited this region in the forest? Remember, Ram and Lakshman, they're prince. They have left their home and they have come to the forest. Hanumanji Maharaj spoke in the most authentic Sanskrit language. Sanskrit language, by the way. Sanskrit means pure. It's the purest language. There is only one way to sound. There's one way to read something. Anyways, he speaks in the most authentic form, Sanskrit. And he addresses them with such dignity and with such beauty. And my friends, he continues to admire them, their arms, he says, Yadatta cheva samapraptya sau chandra suryo vasundharam Vishala Vakshasau Dhiro Manushya Deva Rupini. He said, your chests are so built. He admires the features of Bhagwan Ram and Lakshman. And your eyes, Padma Patre Nadito Viro Jata Mandala Dharino Anyonya Saddausharo Viro Devaloka Dihagato. He says, your eyes are so deep they resemble the oceans. I feel I can drown in them. Hanumanji Maharaj, very poetic in a very difficult language. Hanumanji Maharaj, he looks at the shoulders. Singhastayos Kando Mahosaho Samadivo Ayantascha Suvritascha Bahava Varigopama. Your shoulders are those of the lions, very strong, and it looks like you can bear the burdens of the universe. Hanumanji Maharaj addresses Bhagwan Ram with such intelligence. His arms, Sarva Bhupa Bhupating Kimarthona Vibhushita Ubhau Yogyavahamanye Rakshitam Pritavimimam. Your arms are so long that it seems that from the heavens it can reach and gently touch the head or the body of someone on earth. They are so, your arms, yet so gentle, they look so strong. Hanumanji Maharaj looks at the bow of the Lord. Prakashetu Yatendrasya vajre hema vibhushito sampurnasya sito varnes thunam subhadharshanaha. And he says, the bows of yours resemble the missiles. They look so gentle, but yet they can destroy the planets. Who are you two, and what have you come here for? My friends, when Hanumanji Maharaj addressed Bhagwan Sri Ram and Lakshman, when he addressed Bhagwan Sri Ram and Lakshman with such grammar, actually let me tell you what was Sri Ram Bhagwan's response. Bhagwan Ram, he was speechless to see a Brahmana addressing him like this. Hanumanji was disguised as a Brahmana. No? The Brahman form, long ago people never used to hurt Brahman. Today is a whole different thing. Today you can tell Brahman whatever you want to do, and of course, that's a whole different topic, but let's not get into that. So he took the Brahman form because nobody would hurt him. Bhagwan Ram, when he heard the speech of Hanumanji, he became speechless. He became speechless, my friends. And Ram Bhagwan asked Hanumanji in these shlokas. Let's play them and chant them. This is a very beautiful chanting of the Valmiki Ramayana. So let's chant and hear what it says. Kinana vriknam nanya rigve nivitasya yajudo vedadharino nasamave bhushitam shakyevam vibhushitaham Nyunam vyakaranam kritsum manena bahudadrum bahu vyaharatanena nakischita shandhitam na mukhe netrayokshapri lalato cha bhravostayah anyeshvapi cha sarveshu desham sarvedidam kvachit. Bhagwan Ram looks at this Brahman form and he says, Nan Rigveda Nivipatsya Na Yajurveda Dadharanihim. He says to Hanumanji that you speak like you have learned the Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda. He turns to Lakshman and he says, the Lord knows everything, tu antaryami sabka swami. But he says, who are you? Because no ordinary being will ever speak so intelligently as though they have learned the Vedas. Hanumanji is no monkey. He possessed the intelligence, the buddhi that we all aspire for. That all the intelligent men and women on this world aspire for. He possesses that buddhi, my friends. Who are you? It seems like you have memorized the Vedas. You speak in such nyunyam vyakaranam kritsna. You speak in such perfect grammar, in the ancient Sanskrit pure language. You speak to me, not with a mistake you have addressed me. You are no ordinary person. Without any fault of expression, when you were speaking with me, you did not have any faults in your expression. When you speak with people, sometimes you speak and sometimes your expression will talk more than your words. Sir, there is no fault in your expression as you were talking to me. There was an impression of only bliss. You uttered everything in a modulated tone. In a modulated tone. The tone, his words, his posture, his expression, everything, my friends, was matchless. His appearance was decent, and his words were just spotted on, praiseworthy and intelligent. Bhagwan Ram says, don't pretend. Your form may say something, but you are more than you appear to be. My friends, a monkey speaks grammar. A monkey speaks grammar. Our children must learn this. Today, it's all about yo, sup. Yo, sup. I don't know what that is. One time, I had a young man at the back of my car, giving him a ride. So I was driving down, and he's on the phone. Yo, sup, yo, sup, yo. After he finished, I said, man, who named yo, yo? It's all about yo, and yo. A monkey speaks perfect Sanskrit grammar, and a human being cannot speak basic English grammar. Basic English grammar. I mean, forget about our Creolese. At least when we talk Creolese, we must talk with decency too. Do you understand? Friends, the way we speak with people, especially when you meet them for the first time, Hanumanji displays that. He speaks with dignity. He speaks with honor. He speaks with intelligence. He dresses with intelligence. And so must we, my friends. So must we. We have come to the West, but we have forgotten our just basic principles, my friends. The basic principles how we must speak and carry ourselves. And that is, in some way, a disappointment. You have been listening to me. Today is 50 days, my friends. Today is 50 days. This is history, by the way. I don't know any satsang that has gone for 50 days. We're going to toot that horn some other day, but it's not that purpose of that today. So you know a little bit about me by now. I'm not the one who will tell you that everything is okay when everything is wrong. I am not the one who has ever told a child. A lot of young people has passed through my hands, and they have become worthy people. And a few of them have gone through my hands, and it is totally opposite as well. They get to a stage in life, human beings, children, adults, they get to a stage in life that when they're independent, they have a feeling that I don't need anybody more because I'm independent. I have a little knowledge and I'm independent. I can carry on myself. We can put all our knowledge in this world together. We can put all our knowledge in the Jnana Guna Sagar. We can put the ocean of knowledge together, my friends, and it can never equal to a spoonful of knowledge that Hanumanji has. What do we have to be proud about? What do we have to be proud about, my friends? What do we have to be proud about when we do not have a spoonful of knowledge that Hanumanji has? We have to learn to speak well. We have to learn to speak with love. We have to learn to... Hanumanji Maharaj sees warriors in front of him. He sees warriors, two men dressed in bows and arrows, and you know what he does? He admires the beauty of their arrow and their bow. He admires the beauty of their arrow and bow. He saw them cladded in the forest garments, and he admires their clothing. He saw them walking bare feet, and he admires their feet. He saw their chest was exposed. This is prince, men, strong men, and he admires them, my friends. We have to admire the simplicity and the beauty in people and forget about the thorns that they have carried or they bear in their lives. It is a fundamental lacking. We are lacking this thing in life. And 108 road to Hanumanji, 1,000 road to Hanumanji, yet we are distancing ourselves from the very basic things that Hanumanji stands for, and that is intelligence. Forget about the certificate on the wall, that's not your intelligence. Forget about the letters in front of your name, that is not intelligence. Forget about the trophies you have, the accolades, that's not intelligence. Intelligence has very little to do with that, my friends. Intelligence is when you take all of that, is when you take your trophies, your certificates, and your names in front of you, and you present yourself as a decent human being, as a simple human being to the world. Who was more educated than Gandhi? And yet he wore, I don't call it a dhoti that he wore. Today, this is called khadi, my little kurta that all of you are admiring. It costs $5 Canadian, by the way. I don't wear expensive thing. My kurtas are never past $15 Canadian. They're all khadi, cotton, simple, cheap cotton. Now, the guy who wears it, makes it look expensive. That's a different business, you know what I'm saying? But, live Hanumanji. We have to be very, very careful, my friends, how we present ourselves today, because the most complicated creatures, man has learned how to walk on the moon, but we have yet learned how to walk on this earth. We have yet learned how to walk on this earth decently. Decently. A lot of young boys don't even talk to me again. You know why? Because I ask them to pull up their pants, cut their hair, and shave their beard. That's all I ask. I said, pull up your pants, cut your hair, and shave your beard. Don't talk to me anymore. Because I've asked them to do something good. Right? A lot of young girls don't talk to me anymore. My chelas don't. Because I've asked them to do good things. I've asked them to dress well and dress decently. So that's fine. This is fine. If we want to show an external expression of something that we are not, then that's the case. But friends, if we are going to be prayerful and be thankful and give gratitude and live this life that we have chosen to live, let us do it well. Let us do it well, because there is nothing, if you go wrong by doing something right, so be it. At least you have made an attempt to do something right in your life. And these things will sound bold to you, and they may not appear to be beautiful, but that's fine, because to awake our community, to wake up those around us, it takes a little bit of shaking. Hanumanji Maharaj, when he heard Bhagwan Ram ask him, who are you? Because no ordinary person will speak. No ordinary person will speak with such intelligence, will speak with such bliss, will speak with such humility. He had all this knowledge, but yet when he spoke, he clasped his hands and he spoke to Bhagwan Ram. Friends, and when Sri Ram questioned him, it was then Valmiki ji told us, Hanumanji revealed his form to Bhagwan Sri Ram. Boliye Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki jai. Together, my friends, we should take a vow in our life to, if we pray to God, let us be a little bit godly. Let us be a tinge bit godly in our life. It is enough to destroy the impediments in the other aspects of life. On this Tuesday evening, as we spend this time together, it's a milestone, 50 nights of virtual satsang. Navratri, Ram Navami, Sundarkand, Hanuman Jayanti, and then Shanti Satsangh. 50 nights of togetherness. I think all of you deserve a little bit of talia. We have so many of you watching on Facebook and a bunch of you as well on YouTube. And the audience has grown, and you have become, of course, more attached to satsang. I am so in love when people tell me that we can't wait for 7 o'clock. I can't wait for 7 o'clock too. So God bless all of you, friends. And we will continue to spend this as long as we have to. That is my commitment to you. And I need a little commitment from you too as my friend. I hope this Tuesday afternoon bring a lot of love, a lot of strength, and a lot of clarity to the very things that we do in life, my friends. We're going to have a song by the girls now. Payo ji maine Ram Ratana Dhana Payo. And when we come back, we'll hear from one of my sisters. Sister Oma, who's like my Didi, or my Didi. Yesterday was my birthday, and she had something that she wanted to say to me online. She thought we were going to open the lines, but I didn't. So I'm going to hear from her today after this bhajan. We're going to have her call in, and we'll have a chat with Sister Oma after this song. Payo ji maine.
Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Vasu amorik diye meri Satguru. Vasu amorik diye meri Satguru. जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जग में सब ही कबाय पायो जी मैंने, जग में सब ही कबाय पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो। करजन गोते चोरन दूते, करजन गोते चोरन दूते, दिन दिन बरत सवाय पायो जी मैंने, दिन दिन बरत सवायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो। सत के नाव के बतिया सतगुरु, सत के नाव के बतिया सतगुरु, भव सागर तरवायो पायो जी मैंने, भव सागर तरवायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने, राम रतन धन पायो।
पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन payo. A beautiful song. The more it gets, aged, the more beautiful it becomes. Friends, as we are coming to the last half hour of the program, again, so much thanks to all of you for being part of this process. Yesterday was my birthday, and I want to take a moment to quickly thank all of you for your love and your overwhelming love, I must say. I was overwhelmed by love. I was overwhelmed by your just all the beautiful messages that you sent for me yesterday, and to the folks who did their drive-by. It was just enough for me to enjoy my day. So thank you. And it is not about me, although I dispute that sometimes, but to know that you can make impact in some people's lives when they go out like that and make sacrifices, it is fulfilling. And thank you. That's all I want to say. My dear sister Oma, she wanted to say something to me on my birthday yesterday. This is a woman whose opinion I value, and who has, over the years, I must say almost 20 years, we have had this beautiful relationship. I've become her priest over that time for 2 decades, and over the years we have spent so much time, and she's given me nothing but love and encouragement. And yesterday she wanted to say something and she couldn't, so I said no, I'll call you in the program today and let her say something. Sister Oma, are you on the line? Okay, so she's going to be calling very soon. So we'll take her call, and we'll get her to express her sentiments on my birthday, which was yesterday. Thanks so much again. And May month, we're actually going to be celebrating so many birthdays.
Hello?
Sister Oma Sitaram.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. How are
Jai
you doing?
Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
And a happy belated birthday to you, Bhaiji. On behalf of myself, my family, especially my mom, who adores you, and also from the members and the devotees of Bhavani Shankar Mandir. Bhaiji, I must say, God has granted a gift to the world when you were born. For you are a person who loves and cares, who sees a person's needs and fills it, who encourages and lifts people up, who spends energy on others rather than himself, who touches each life he enters and certainly makes a positive impact in the world. Shanti Satsangh is proof of all this, whereby devotees all over the globe tune into your program every night. Tonight, marking the 50th night of Shanti Satsangh. Yes, this will definitely go down in the history books, for I'm not aware that it has been done elsewhere. Congratulations, Baiji, on this accomplishment. It is my absolute honor and privilege to quote the great Mahatma Gandhi, because I think he must have been referring to you when he said, "You may never know what results come of your action, but if you do nothing, there will be no result. Live as if today is your last day, and learn as if you were to live forever." Haiji, may the love you have shown to all of us return to you multiplied. Thank you, and may your Ma Durga, continues to shower her blessings upon you always, so you may continue to shine. I love you, Baiji. We love you. God bless.
Thank you, Sister Oma, for taking some time and wanting to express your love. And I feel every bit of it, knowing the person you are. I know how genuine it is, and I love you more than you love me. And that is what I know.
It came from the bottom of my heart.
I know. God bless you, and thank you so much for calling in this evening, Sister Oma. You take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye. That was my dear Didi, Sister Oma, who has over the years shown nothing but love and care for us. She is a major part of what we do at the temple, and carries a lot of wisdom with her. So I'm grateful that she could be on the line to just express her love. God bless you, and love all of you as well. Happy birthday again today to Mohindra. Mohindra, I don't know if you're asleep by now, but if you're not and you're listening, God bless you, my dear grandson. And may you continue to be loving, kind, and very musical. You got to, father plays music, so he will teach you that, a little bit of that. And Mahima as well, my 2-year-old granddaughter. Lots of kisses I send to you, and God bless you always. Sleep well, kids. And to our dear brother Kevin, who was giving gratitude for blessings to those who have done miracles in his life. God always bless you, Kevin. Stay blessed, stay strong, stay positive. Miracles do happen, and they're inexplainable. So God bless you both, yourself and Savi, with long life and happiness as well. And to anyone else celebrating anything beautiful in life, may you all stay well, may you all stay happy. Tomorrow we are celebrating more birthdays. May month is pretty busy. Again, if you would like to sponsor an evening, friends, coming up Friday, Saturday, and so we need a few sponsors. So please contact me, text me, or WhatsApp me. That is the best way to get me. Text and WhatsApp, because answering phones is a bit tough for me because of my work. Emails don't cut it for me. Just text and WhatsApp. So please text or WhatsApp me that you want to sponsor an evening. There is no fee for doing this. There is no fixed fee for doing this. You can make a donation to the temple of your choice. You don't even have to tell me what that is, and we'll get you in the program. We would like to share your pictures, your family pictures as well, if you so desire to make it an event, because we can't do that in person. So we'll make it an event if you're celebrating your birthday or some other anniversary or so. I would like to make it very special. So God bless all of you, friends, and let's sing this Beautiful song together. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर, सूर के घनश्याम. Very beautiful song to Bhagwan Ram and Bhagwan Shri Krishna. You all know it and you can sing along with me as well. 50 nights. We have a lot to celebrate. 50 nights is a long, it's a lot of nights. But it feels like we just started this thing yesterday. I'm just looking at some of your comments here on my monitor, and I gotta tell you, it has been a journey. But we have a lot more to celebrate, so let's not cap it here as yet. We have lots to do. We have a lot of work to do. I have you, you have me, and together we have the Lord. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर, सूर के घनश्याम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर, सूर के घनश्याम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम. महलों का सुख चोर सिया में राम का साथ निभाया. लक्ष्मी ने घर रूप सिया का जग का पाप मिटाया. महलों का सुख चोर सिया में राम का साथ निभाया. लक्ष्मी ने घर रूप सिया का जग का पाप मिटाया. बना दिया था इस धरती को राम भक्त का धाम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर, सूर के घनश्याम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम. राधा ने श्री श्याम सुंदर संग ऐसा रास रचाया. तीन लोक में श्री राधा और श्याम का रूप समाया. राधा ने श्री श्याम सुंदर संग ऐसा रास रचाया. तीन लोक में श्री राधा और श्याम का रूप समाया. कोटि कोटि भक्तों के मुख पर राधे श्याम का नाम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर, सूर के घनश्याम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम. मीरा ने महलों की झूठी महिमा को ठुकराया. घोर जगत के बंधन अपने गिरधर को अपनाया. मीरा ने महलों की झूठी महिमा को ठुकराया. घोर जगत के बंधन अपने गिरधर को अपनाया. प्रेम दीवानी मीरा जो कर राम भक्त का नाम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर, सूर के घनश्याम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम. सीता, राधा और मीरा के सबसे न्यारे स्वामी. सबसे न्यारे सबके प्यारे स्वामी जगत के. सीता, राधा और मीरा के सबसे न्यारे स्वामी. सबसे न्यारे सबके प्यारे स्वामी अंतर्यामी. सदा बनाया करते प्रभु जी सबके बिगड़ी का. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर, सूर के घनश्याम. सीता के राम, राधा के श्याम, मीरा के गिरधर नागर सूर के घनश्याम, सीता के राम राधा के श्याम, सीता के राम राधा के श्याम, सीता के राम राधा के श्याम। बोले सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की जय हो। We're going to have the Hanumanji Chalisa now by the children as we bring our night together. And then we're going to have a few quick call-ins to tell us what you have enjoyed in the last 50 nights. What have you enjoyed? What is your most enjoyable moment in the last 50 nights? So after this Hanumanji Chalisa, we're going to take some calls from you. It's our milestone celebration, so let's make it something big and pleasant. Call wherever you're from. Just call in and we'll take your call, of course. Keep it 1 minute, but say whatever you have enjoyed the most in the last 50 days. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raja Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Barno Raghuvar Vimal Jasu Jodayak Phalchari बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या ते हो मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जी हे राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जी। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तीनों लोक उजागर राम दूत तुलित बलधाम अंजन पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संग कंचन वरण विराज सुवेश कानन कुंडल कुंचित केश हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साज शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहार रामचंद्र के काज सवार लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर गाए रघुपति कीन्ही बात बढ़ाए तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम ब्रह्मादि मनीषा नारद सारद सहित अहिंसा यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहांके कवि कोविद कह सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही राम मिलाए राजपद दीना तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण मान लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्त्र योजन परमान लीलो त्राहि मधुर पर जानो प्रभु मोदिका मेरी मुख माही जल दिलांग के अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जय तुमरे देते राम द्वारे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे सब सुख रहे तुम्हारी शरण तुम रक्षक का हो गोदर आपन तेज संभालो आपे तीनों लोक हाथ पे का भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुना नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ा मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जोड़ा सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम सब और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे तासु नित जीवन फल पावे चारों युग परताप तुम्हारे हे परसिद्धि जगत जियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता स्वर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे वास सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाए जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए और देवता चेतन धरहि हनुमत से सर्व सुख करहि संकट कटे निधे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई जो तहि बंदी महासुख जो यह पढ़ि हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साथी गो मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय में बसऊं सुरभूप सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय शरणम प्रभु शांताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविरध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सबकोई जय जय सीताराम। So program has officially come to an end, but I did that prayer so that we can have a chance to call in. Call in and just if you want to, we're celebrating 50 nights. So it's a milestone in my thinking. Give us a quick call, and tell us what you've enjoyed the most in the last 50 nights, and how it's changed your life. Being together in satsang for 50 continuous nights. We've done this at a temple. Never we would have had, as people are writing comments and so on. That's very nice of all of you. I know some are shy to speak over the phone, but don't be shy. Just give it a call, and we'll chat about it. We got a little bit of time. There's a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of people on Facebook as well. So give us a call. I think satsang, for the first time, a lot of people have experienced this continuous satsang. So we've got to be. You have to call me on the. If we call on WhatsApp, it wouldn't come through the phone. So please call on the phone, and then we'll get that done. So it's important that we understand how satsang has changed our lives, and I don't think it's just being part of history. I think it's being part of a life-changing experience. My life has changed, being 50 nights continuously in virtual satsang. My life has changed, and I hope it has made some impact into your lives as well. Satsang. So we have a WhatsApp call coming in, but it's better when it's on the phone. Yeah, you can take it. Yeah. And hello, Sitaram.
Sitaram Pandit, this is Ivy.
Ivy, Sitaram, how are you?
I am good. Another happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
That's
thank
first.
You.
Secondly, I wanted to thank you for 50 nights of satsang. When COVID started, I was one of the most curious person. Mm-hmm. But with satsang, it calmed me down every day, looking forward for 7 o'clock to come.
Oh, that's so nice.
I have not stopped a day of working. I am scared, but satsang made me not scared anymore. And I want to thank you so much.
Definitely, Ivy. And I know you're an essential worker because of transportation. So,
yes.
And to do all of that and to be in satsang, it's amazing. Well, thank you so much for calling, Ivy. And
thank you and the children and everybody. Thank you so much with your crew.
You're welcome.
Fantastic.
You're
Hats
welcome.
off. We have to celebrate when COVID is over.
Of course we will. We will.
This is our positive side of COVID.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. 100%.
That's what I feel, and I'm blessed to be a part of it, and I'm sure so many also.
Absolutely. Well,
thank you once again. And
you're welcome, and you stay safe, Ivy, and all the best, and give our love to Madhuri.
You and your family stay blessed also.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care then.
Bye-bye.
And that was Ivy, committed volunteer for our temple. So, it's amazing when we're working and these things keep us. A lot of people as well look back at the videos. You can look back at the videos during the day. Hello, Sitaram.
Sitaram Panditji.
Sitaram, who's calling?
Tusara.
Hey, Tusara, how are you?
Good.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Tell me.
So I've enjoyed two things for the 50 days. I've enjoyed the Sri Hanuman Chalisa, and I've enjoyed my family time with my Didi, my buddy, and my little brother, and my mom and dad.
That is so nice, Tusara. And I'm glad that you were able to sing Hanumanji Chalisa with us tonight. And by the way, do you know, if it's 50 days and we sang Hanumanji Chalisa twice, it would make 100 Hanumanji Chalisa. So that's quite nice, Tusara. Nice to hear that you're enjoying it with your family. And we miss you guys at the temple. And I'm glad it's helping you like this as well. God bless you always, and all your siblings and your parents as well, Tusara.
We miss you too.
All
and
right.
Thank you.
You're welcome there. Thank you very much. That was a little girl from our temple, Tusara, who, as you've heard, has been on the program every night as well with us. So keep the calls coming. I want to hear from all of you. And excuse me, I see some calls online as well. Sorry, some comments online as well, which is all nice. It is not meant to praise anyone or so, but we're just sharing our emotions and a little bit of how it has changed you for 50 nights of Shanti Satsangh, to be part of such a historical event. I say if every night, for 50 nights, if every night, and we have a lot more to go, you take one message, you get a book, and maybe if you write one message every night for 50 nights, you would have had 50 pages of quotes or messages that you can use as learning examples or learning lessons. And so I look forward to sharing these moments with you and being part of the satsang process. So keep calling in. You want to share your thoughts. So what we have here, Bibi Lima Yusuf saying 50 nights of amazing satsang, every night inspiring. I've learned so much. Hello, Sitaram. Hello, Sitaram.
Hello, Sitaram.
Sitaram, who's calling?
Oh, this is Lina Saidi. Lina Sa.
Oh, Lina Sa, how are you?
Oh, I'm good, Pandit. How are you doing?
Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So tell us, have you enjoyed the satsang, and has it helped you in any way?
Yes, I have enjoyed it so much, and it's been a pleasure to look forward to it every 7 o'clock in the afternoon.
So where are you calling from?
I am from Toronto.
Oh, you're from Toronto, okay. And
yes.
you have family as well who listen along?
Sorry?
You have family as well who listen along with you?
Yes, I have a lot of family in Guyana and everywhere in the New York City and stuff. Yeah, we do come to the mandir there too.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Well, we,
But it was a pleasure. I enjoy every night.
Yes.
Oh my God, you make our night. Even my son, he loves it. He keep programming me to it.
How old is your son?
Oh, he's 29.
29, okay. So young
he really
people.
loves you. He fall in love. If I don't want to come to your temple, he just get me out. Let's go.
That is so nice. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad.
it's a pleasure. You bring a lot of happiness. And I mean, we were grieving it through the virus and everything, but listening to our day.
Well, I'm so
our
glad.
night. We can go to bed and we feel so happy. We can take our rest. And, the katha you read, we enjoy it. It's the bhajan singing with the children. They did an amazing job, I must say.
Well, God bless you for being with us for all these nights and continue
yes,
to
and
be
this evening
online.
I cried when Oma was reading because it touches me to
Yeah.
see what job you put out here with you and your family.
No, it's not about us, This is not about us. This is Bhavani Shankar Mandir. We are just a small part of the temple, and I'm so glad that we can do this for the community. So thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you for calling.
You're welcome, Panditji.
Yes.
Sitaram.
Jai Sitaram. Take care.
Okay.
One of the devotees from Toronto there. Bhavani Shankar Mandir is in Brampton, and people from all the GTA area, Pickering, Brampton, Cambridge, Markham, they all come to the temple. So wherever you are, please don't come to Canada without coming to, to Brampton and our Bhavani Shankar Mandir. Ravi Jagdeo, yes, expressing his sentiments there. Shiv Dayal here. Thank you for the team. Don't worry about thanking me. I just want you to say how it has really helped you. That is what we're interested in. Thank you, Panaji and family, for bringing satsang. I just want to know how it has helped you. Don't worry about thanking us. Bauji Minto from New Jersey. Of course, she's my Bauji because my dada, my eldest cousin, of course, they listen to us every night. Thank you for your company. Dolly Singh, who is from New York, as well, expressing her sentiments there. Mimi Durbij, thank you very much. Oh, and yes, Asha Tilak Vaughan. People from Vaughan and so on come to the temple, so we appreciate that. Yeah, we got a few minutes to take a couple more calls. If you want to call in, a lot of people more are writing. Karishni Kumar, these are folks who listen every night. I would just like to hear how it has helped you or it has inspired you. Joan Shivnath has brought me lots of comfort, so this is good. Lots of comfort, peace, and helping me to de-stress. And the chanting of the Hanumanji Chalisa has brought so much joy and learned quite a lot. The singing is amazing. That's fine. So you and your family. So Joan Shivnath, this is what I want to hear, how it's impacting you, you know. And that is Shiv Gosai's simplicity and class. It's awesome. Let's see here. Auntie Leela, always write something funny. Lal Panaji, I did not have to drive for it. Yeah, when she comes, she has to drive a far way to come from Mississauga to the temple. Yeah, happy. It brought people peace. And Natasha from Guyana, peace, love, and happiness. That's the whole intent, Tash, to send out peace and happiness to people. That is the whole intent. So glad you guys are enjoying Gomati Narayan. The satsang provides solace and peace, and me and my family during this troubling time. I enjoyed all the chants. It changed my mood. Excellent. It's how it's impacting you. That's what we want to know, how it's impacting you. And as long as it can put you in a pleasant mood and go to bed happy. So we got a message here from Sabita. Sabita Eugene, Pandit is Sabita. I have my notebook with me, of course. Knowing Sabita, she will have her notebook. Thank you for the inspiring katha. There we go. Thank you for being part here of the program. Anita Parshuram, these are the BSM folks now. Amazing. We have Anita saying we had a satsang in our home every night, which we never had before. It's a good way to look at it. You had satsang for 50 nights in your home. Asha Tilak, Sitaram Pandit Hardat, I just want to let you know that Hanumanji Chalisa is very inspiring, and it helps us to pray for those who are infected. I feel that it's our prayer for the world during this time. Yes, Hanumanji is the medicine man, you know, cures all of that. Oma Bhagwandin, 50 wonderful nights. Vidya Basiram, we have not missed any. My parents too are every night. They're on every night. It's a call, yeah. So that's very nice. Hello, Sitaram.
Hello, Pandit, Sitaram. This is Lalita Saw from Scarborough.
Hello, Lalita from Scarborough. Sitaram, how are you?
Oh, good, Pandit. I just would like to let you know I look forward to listening to your satsang every single night at 7 o'clock.
Oh.
And I'm going to bed with Hanuman Chalisa in my head at night, and I wake up with Hanuman Chalisa every morning.
Beautiful.
And it's make my day, Pandit. I'm a frontline worker. Sometimes I'm scared. But while I'm working, I keep singing Hanuman Chalisa all the time. And that really, really helps me a lot. Thank you very much, Pandit.
That's amazing. No, glad that you can. This is the whole thing. We sing it at the beginning and we sing it at the end so that, you know, we can at least, the last thing we do after this program is take Hanumanji with us and drive our fears away. So great to hear from you. Vidya Basiram, of course, we have not missed any. My parents are they're enjoying every night. That's great, guys, to hear that you guys it's making a difference. Himadri Matadin from New York, you give us the strength to take a lot of stress away. That's awesome. That's the whole purpose. You take my stress and I take your stress. We're all friends. KTB Gogna. My brothers and I learn a lot from listening to the satsang. Awesome. So learning is a process as well. Yes, IV half century. We're shooting for for more nights. So, by Jiraj, inspiring katha. Lots of devotees attended. Most important person clapping. Yes, the guy is clapping in blue. Yes, Eileen Basdeo, it has brought love, peace, and happiness. So that's what we wanted to do. 50 nights of satsang. So great, guys. Sister Pratibha, Sati Patel, blissful, absolutely. Dear Prasad, since Navratri, we've been here. All bhajans you love, that's awesome. And of course, Savi, Rohini Kilavan from BSM, 5th day. Yay, look forward for 7 p.m. Shanti Satsangh. Never miss a day and very uplifting. I'm learning so much, helps me to get through my day at work. Sometimes after sitting to Hanumanji Chalisa, I get so much energy. That's awesome. And comfort. That's what it's here for. Darshini from the temple, Sitaram. I've gotten a few phone calls from senior telling me they connect through their landline phone from their home. So oh, that's awesome. The seniors are amazing. Shanita, very positive. That's awesome. We can take back that in our life. Inspirational. This program brought us comfort and less stress. There we go. Kamla Durbij. If we can take away your stress, then that's awesome. Let's see here. Rupram, Pasant, Jai Sitaram to you. Anyways, so many. We have folks from Cambridge, Ontario here as well. To say my 13-year-old, this is Angela. I'm proud to say my 13-year-old sat all 50 nights. Whoa, that's awesome. Annette Ibrahim, Phil Devotional, Lauren, my home is blessed. Of course, satsang is in your home, so that's awesome. Sharda Goraya, Pure Bliss, that's awesome. Sister Camila, look forward every night. We do as well. Auntie Eileen Basdeo did not miss any of the 50 nights. That's awesome. Vita Graci, my husband is Italian and raised Catholic, and as always has respect for our culture and beliefs. But Jyotir Katha, he sits down with me every night to listen intently. He also wakes up every morning and prays with me, and also learning the Hanumanji Chalisa. Whoa, awesome. It has brought us even closer in faith and devotion. Thank you. Well, Vita Graci, God bless your husband and God bless you. Let's go for another 50 shift. Oh man, I have no problems with that, my brother. Let's see how else does that help people. Shirley Prasad, I enjoyed your 50 nights. Make me remember my father. I make you remember your father. Awesome. He taught us a few of the katha you shared with us. You make me start singing the Hanumanji Chalisa. Well, awesome. Yavin Udaipal, vibration of love and peace worldwide. That's what I want to hear. Omar Ramlal, it brings such calm to my mind. It's uplifting and brings solace. That's beautiful. That's the whole point of this whole process. So, Auntie Tina, lots of comfort and peace in our life. It brings closer to the divine. That's awesome. Every night satsang. So we see what here. Yes, peace and solace. Sati Samwaru, or folks here at BSM, learned so much. I enjoyed your moment, especially Hanumanji Chalisa. Our folks love Hanuman Chalisa, man. I tell you, our people, their Hanumanji Chalisa is the medicine, you know, and that's awesome, guys, that we can really, finish off our day like this. Angie Prasad, I miss all your. Oh, you like my jokes? Oh my God, somebody like my jokes. Angie Prasad, you made my day. I'm not. Maybe I can graduate myself from a joker to a comedian. Not yet. Bhumika said not yet. Bhumika said not yet. Drupati Sicharan, it helped me to less my stress and to deal with this hard time we're going through. My friend put me onto your satsang and it helped me to be more happy and to get closer to Shiva. Your friend is a good friend. Drupati Sicharan, whoever you are, your friend is a good friend to put you onto the satsang and to help with your stress. Oh, Dolly Singh likes my menu every night. Well, yeah, that's awesome. Fifth night on my note, I've learned, yeah, that's awesome. Inspiration by Jisani inspired me and my family. It makes happy and joyful. That's awesome. That's the whole purpose here. Sunny and Basanti and their family. Sarah Ramdas, let's hear how all these things have helped people, I work in the post office. So who? Sarah Ramdas. Oh, yes, Sarah works in the post office. And listening to you every night is bringing me peace, going to work. I love singing the Hanumanji Chalisa, which I do at work too. Beautiful. Sunita Subnath's here. Shanti Satsangh, change our thoughts from the COVID-19. It's always inspiring, gives us peace and comfort. Awesome. So Kishore, peace and happiness. There we go. Sister Leela from Florida. This is my cousin, of course, the Hanumanji Chalisa. I look forward to this satsang. It also helps me. I didn't know fully have learned so to sing it, and without looking at the book. There we go. I feel different when I sing the Chalisa. 50 nights and going. Awesome. We're going. East Stress, Haresh, we look forward for your words of wisdom, and they will always come. Sister Chandra, Didi Chandra, uplifting, inspirational, comforting. That's the whole. And the jokes. You see, nobody like my jokes now. So, Bhumika, I can be qualified from joker to comedian. Oh, no, not yet. Vidyan Ganesh, Sitaram Pandit. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please go on. I have 399 subscribers, so I'm small time. I just need your subscription to get the program going. Go on my YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification button. And this weekend, some brand new recordings are coming up, so you'll get to listen to them. Asha Tilak smiles to my joke. Asha Tilak, I was hoping you're going to say, I'm laughing till my belly busts when you make jokes, Pandit, because your jokes are like so awesome. And then Bhumika would then promote me from a joker to a comedian, but I'm not getting that. So Asha, if you're just smiling, it's progress. Devi Hardat, every night I go to bed in peace after your service. Awesome. Pamela Imrit from Montreal, watching as well. Ani and Ravi, uplifting, bring us closer to Bhagwan. Awesome. Bibi Lima Yusuf, Hanuman Chalisa was the most powerful chanting in everyone's heart. Hanumanji Chalisa is the hit. Vidyabhasya, I call my parents from my landline too and put on the phone speaker so they connect. Wow. Those are some hardcore ways there. That's awesome. I feel more comfortable going to work because I'm a front-end worker. This is Chandravati Sukram. My husband asked me, how was your birthday? I showed him all the pictures on Facebook. Yes, thank you. Help me relax, Shanti Sa, relax and getting out my pen to write the Lord's name. That's awesome. Guruji, we really enjoy the 50 nights. Amazing chanting of the Chalisa with love. We're only going to chant with love. That's awesome. My friend do not have a gadget to see, so I call her on my phone to listen. Oh, Janet saying that's awesome. So your friend don't have a gadget, so you call and you listen on the phone. You guys are hardcore. And Celine Ramsar Ramampande, this is Jasmati from New York. I really enjoy listening to you. I've changed my thoughts. I actually watched 45 nights, so it's just amazing. I work at a hospital as a certified nursing assistant. Oh, it feels great to listen to you. God's blessing. You stay safe, Celine, and stay blessed always. Pamela Kosal from the Mandar, beautiful kids bringing for Shanti Satsangh in our home. It's a blessing to cope and overcome fear. Absolutely. That's the whole purpose, to overcome all these things. So many beautiful comments here. And again, it's not about anything else. It's about just being with you every night. Thank you, everyone, for your love and for your comfort that you give me as well and my family. And so we look forward to being with you. Tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. sharp, Shanti Satsangh. On YouTube as well, on my YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the notification button, and on Facebook Live every evening, 7 p.m. God bless all of you. Jai Shri Ram.